There's no denying it. Fried chicken is one of the world's greatest comfort foods. But here's a question for you. What really happens before that crispy golden piece lands in your bucket at KFC? Most of us see the end result. Juicy chicken coated with herbs and spices. But very few know the long journey it takes from farm to fryer. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and walk through the entire process of how KFC chicken is made. Inside massive poultry factories and inside the restaurant kitchens themselves. Welcome to Food Factory, the place where we explore how the world's favorite foods are actually made. If you love discovering food secrets, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join our journey. Section 1. The beginning, from hatchery to farm. Every piece of KFC chicken starts with a chick, not the fast food counter, but at specialized hatcheries. Inside these facilities, eggs are carefully incubated under controlled temperature and humidity. Within about 21 days, tiny yellow chicks break out of their shells. Once hatched, they're transported to large poultry farms called broiler farms. These are specially designed barns that keep the chicks safe, warm, and growing at a rapid pace. The barns are climate-controlled with fresh bedding on the floors, automatic feeders, and clean water lines running throughout. The goal here is to raise healthy chickens that reach market weight quickly, usually in about 6 weeks. Their diet is carefully balanced, mostly corn and soy mixed with vitamins and proteins. Contrary to many myths, no hormones or steroids are used, since they're banned by law in most countries where KFC operates. By the time they're fully grown, each chicken weighs around 6 to 7 pounds and is ready for the next stage. Question for you: would you rather raise your own chicken at home if given the chance? Or do you prefer getting it straight from restaurants like KFC? Drop your answer in the comments below. Section 2. Collection and transport. Once the chickens reach their target size, it's time to move them to processing plants. Specialized machines, often called live harvesters, gently collect the birds. These machines are designed to scoop up multiple chickens at once and load them into ventilated crates. To keep stress levels down, this process often happens in low lighting. The calmer the birds remain, the better the meat quality. After collection, the chickens are loaded onto trucks and transported to factories. These factories are usually located close to farms, reducing travel time and keeping the chickens fresher. Here's a curiosity question for you. Do you think the distance between farm and factory makes a difference in taste? Yes or no? Section 3. The factory processing. Now comes the stage that very few customers ever see. At the factory, the chickens arrive in their crates. The receiving areas are dimly lit to keep them relaxed, and from this point forward, everything follows strict food safety laws. The process begins with stunning, where chickens are gently put into a CO2 chamber. This humane method ensures the birds are unconscious before any further steps. Once unconscious, they are placed into an automated line where a blade carefully makes the cut to drain the blood. Next comes scalding. The chickens pass through warm water tanks around 135 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, which loosens the feathers. Then, giant plucking machines fitted with rubber fingers spin rapidly, removing the feathers in seconds. Feet are trimmed, and automated systems open the body cavity to remove internal organs. Interestingly, certain organs like livers and hearts are collected separately, since they're also used in food production. Once cleaned, the chickens are immediately chilled. Some plants use cold air chambers, others use water baths with strict temperature control. The goal is to quickly bring the meat temperature down to around 38 degrees Fahrenheit to prevent bacteria growth. Quick question: when you eat fried chicken, do you go straight for the wings, drumsticks, or the breast piece? Tell us your favorite part below. Section 4. Portioning the chicken. After chilling, the whole birds are portioned into the familiar cuts we recognize in a KFC bucket. Wings are sliced off first. The breast is divided into fillets. Legs are separated into thighs and drumsticks. Special deboning machines also prepare skinless chicken fillets for sandwiches and wraps. Each cut goes through inspection before being packed in trays and sealed. From there, the chicken is stored in massive refrigerated warehouses, often the size of football fields. But they don't stay here long, usually no more than 3 days. Trucks are loaded daily to keep restaurants stocked with fresh supplies. Here's a fun one for you. If KFC gave you the power to invent a new chicken cut or product, what would you create? Extra crispy wings with a twist? Maybe spicy drumsticks? Share your idea in the comments. Section 5. From factory to restaurant. Once the chicken leaves the processing plant, it makes its way to distribution centers and finally to individual KFC restaurants. Each restaurant receives deliveries multiple times a week, ensuring they never run out of fresh stock. The chicken arrives chilled, not frozen. This is a key difference because chilled chicken holds moisture better, leading to juicier fried pieces. Each box is labeled with dates, storage temperatures, and tracking codes for full traceability. Inside the restaurant, staff follow a strict routine to prep the chicken. Nothing is rushed because consistency is everything in fast food. Question for you. Do you prefer your fast food to be freshly made on-site, or do you think frozen products taste just as good? Before we continue, here's a quick reminder. If you're enjoying this behind-the-scenes journey of KFC chicken, make sure you like this video, subscribe to Food Factory, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our food explorations. And hey, drop a comment telling us what food you want us to cover next. Section 6. The secret breading process. Here's the part everyone's curious about: the breading. While the exact 11 herbs and spices recipe is top secret, we do know the general method. Inside every KFC kitchen, a special breading station is set up. Workers start by mixing flour with powdered milk, egg powder, salt, and the seasoning blend. The flour mixture is sifted and folded multiple times to make sure the spices are evenly spread. Next comes the dipping process. Chicken pieces are placed in a basket and dipped in a water bath to make the flour stick. The basket is shaken exactly 7 times, a consistent method followed globally. Then, each piece is tossed into the flour and coated using a folding technique. 7 scoops, 7 folds, and 7 lifts. This ensures every piece looks identical, whether you're in Kentucky, London, or Tokyo. Here's a challenge for you. If you had to guess, what do you think is the most important spice in KFC's secret recipe? Paprika, garlic powder, black pepper, or something else? Leave your guess in the comments. Section 7. Pressure frying, the magic step. After breading, the chicken is loaded into a pressure fryer. Unlike open frying, which lets moisture escape, pressure frying traps steam inside. This cooks the chicken faster, keeps it juicy, and locks in flavor. The fryer is heated to around 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and within just 10 to 12 minutes, a fresh batch of golden brown chicken is ready. This method was originally developed by Colonel Sanders himself, but today it's done with modern machines that guarantee safety and consistency. Question for you: do you like your chicken extra crispy, or do you prefer it juicy with just a light crunch? Section 8. Special items, sandwiches, and extra crispy KFC doesn't only make buckets of chicken. Their sandwiches, tenders, and spicy varieties all follow similar steps, but with slight changes. For sandwiches, skinless chicken fillets are double-breaded, meaning they go through flour, then water, then flour again. This gives them that crunchier bite. After frying, the fillet is placed on a toasted bun with mayonnaise and pickles. Extra crispy pieces also use a double breading method, creating thicker layers of coating. This is why the texture feels heavier compared to the original recipe. Comment question: which one would you order right now if you had the choice? Classic bucket or chicken sandwich? Section 9. Holding and serving. Once fried, chicken pieces are placed into a special hot holding unit. This machine keeps them at a safe 165 degrees Fahrenheit using circulating steam. Unlike heat lamps that dry out food, steam helps preserve moisture. However, chicken can only stay in this unit for about 90 minutes. After that, any unsold pieces are discarded to make way for fresh batches. That's why KFC chicken usually tastes freshly cooked. It doesn't sit around for hours. Finally, when an order is placed, the chicken is scooped into KFC's iconic red and white striped bucket. This bucket is designed to vent steam while keeping heat inside, so your chicken stays warm but not soggy. Fun question: do you prefer sharing a family-sized bucket? Or do you enjoy having your own personal meal box? Section 10. The global impact KFC's process may look simple: farm, factory, kitchen. But behind it is one of the most advanced supply chains in fast food history. With thousands of restaurants worldwide, they follow the same standards to make sure a piece of chicken in New York tastes just like one in Tokyo. This consistency is why KFC has remained one of the top fast food chains globally. From pressure frying innovations to strict food safety standards, every bite you take is backed by decades of refinement. Final question for you: do you think fast food giants like KFC should focus more on healthier options, or should they stick to their classics? So now you know. The journey of KFC chicken isn't just frying flour-coated pieces. It's a carefully designed process, starting at hatcheries, continuing through advanced factories, and finishing in a pressure fryer at your local restaurant. What began as simple fried chicken has turned into a global operation that millions enjoy daily. The next time you bite into that crispy drumstick, you'll know exactly how it made its way from farm to bucket. Thanks for watching Food Factory. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video, and let us know in the comments what food you want us to uncover next. Until then, stay curious and